Abolitionism, also known as the abolitionist movement, was a social and political movement that sought to end slavery and liberate enslaved people around the world. Here are some key points about the movement. 1. Origins. The movement was active from the late colonial era until the American Civil War. It officially emerged around 1830. 2. Goals. The primary goal of abolitionism was to end the transatlantic slave trade and chattel slavery. These individuals sought the immediate and full emancipation of all enslaved people. 3. Leaders. The first leaders of the campaign mimicked some of the same tactics British abolitionists had used to end slavery in Great Britain in the 1830s. Most early abolitionists were white, religious Americans, but some of the most prominent leaders of the movement were also black men and women who had escaped from bondage. 4. Tactics. Abolitionists sent petitions to Congress, ran for political office, and inundated people of the South with anti-slavery literature. 5. Impact. The divisiveness and animosity fueled by the movement, along with other factors, led to the Civil War and ultimately the end of slavery in America. 6. Outcome. The end of the American Civil War brought about the abolition of American slavery for non-criminals through the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution, ratified 1865. The abolitionist movement was a significant part of history that led to major changes in society and human rights. The abolitionist movement, active from the late 1700s to the late 1800s, achieved several key milestones in its fight against slavery. Here are some of the key achievements. 1. Ending the transatlantic slave trade. The movement was chiefly responsible for creating the emotional climate necessary for ending the transatlantic slave trade. An estimated total of 12 million enslaved Africans were forcibly transported to the Americas between the 16th and 19th centuries. 2. Abolition of chattel slavery. The abolitionist movement played a significant role in ending chattel slavery, a system in which individuals are treated as personal property to be bought, sold, and owned. 3. Public awareness and advocacy. Abolitionists made public speeches, produced anti-slavery literature, and boycotted cotton and other products that relied upon slave labor. This helped raise public awareness about the atrocities of slavery and gather support for their cause. 4. Promotion of racial justice. The goal of many abolitionists was not simply to end slavery, but also to end prejudice and promote racial justice. 5. Political influence. During the 1840s, abolitionists formed political parties and continued the fight for racial equality. Their influence helped shape political discourse and policy. 6. Women's rights. The abolition movement also contributed to the fight for women's rights. Its steady radicalization on women's rights made it quickly outgrow the empire of religious benevolence and moral reform. These achievements had a profound impact on society and marked significant progress in the fight for human rights. Thank you.